Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner for the week of August 21st through August 27th. I decided to pull out Retro Babe by Live Love Posh for this week, and I came across, which stickers were they? These stickers, which I thought were just really fun, and they're big, which is great for my big planner. Like, we've got a lot of fun stickers to use here. And while I'm fine using pretty much any stickers in any planner, any size stickers, I think this time we're going to just go all the way across here. But I need to see it, and I'm not tall enough to see what's happening. I do, every once in a while, like to use just big stickers in the big, oh my goodness, in the big planner because they take up a lot of space. And there's less space for me to have to figure out what to do with, even though I'm still leaving enough room for functionality. So that's one of the reasons that I like using them in my big planner. Okay, I like Here Comes the Sun. I think that that's a really fun sticker for right there. And then I'm going to, can you guess it? Pull out my checklist stencil. We're going to go a little bit lower and add this in here. And then we're going to play around with some boxes. So this sticker book does not have boxes. I did pull out other ones. I just want to, oh, we've got this fun washi too. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to see if I was missing any washi. So I think I'm actually going to pull this up a little bit higher. There might be room for it, but I do want to move it a little bit. I think we can do it. Okay, I've had a lot of luck lately with pulling up stickers, which I feel like now that I said that, the luck's all gonna change. But lately, it's been okay. All right, so we have these sticker strips, which are not technically washi, but they are, I don't know why I call them washi strips. I guess they're the same width sometimes as washi. And then let's take my slice cutter and trim right there. There we go. I'm going to put this over to the side. So, whoops, it doesn't, so it's good. Okay, now we need some boxes. So I pulled out Mojo Jojo orange, pink, and yellow. The matching is going to be a little tough here because these aren't traditional colors. We may have to go more for, this orange is pretty good. In terms of yellow, oops, this is falling apart a little bit. These colors are tough because they're different shades. I feel like this mustard yellow, which I don't use often, even though it's not technically the right yellow, it kind of gives me that retro vibe. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. So I want to take 2 boxes, and then I think that'll work. Not a perfect match, but I don't think the perfect match is actually possible with these stickers. Let's see. I wanted to bring in some sort of like fun icons. Not icons, some sort of fun decorative elements. So maybe we bring in some butterflies. Just to kind of sit on the side of it like that. I think that works. Yeah, that's good. Now, I have less room for checklists over here because I put this washi, but I think I'm going to do it anyway because otherwise I'm not going to put a checklist here. I could put one down here, but then what do I put up here? I could do boxes. We could do another big decorative element. Let me look at other decorative things before I necessarily like decide what I want to do. So we have the rainbow with the same flowers, which I think is really cool. That might work. It's definitely going to go over 2 boxes. but that might not be the worst thing. What if we put this here? I grab my white pen. We're going to cover up this line. A little bit better. And then something's got to go beneath it, I feel like. We do have the van. I just worry that it doesn't fill up enough of the space, but I think it's okay, even if I have that kind of going there. I think it's fine. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could bring in like another butterfly, even just right over here to kind of even that out. So in that case, I could do a checklist here and I could do boxes there. So let's get those in. Knowing what I want to go in a spread is really helpful for mapping it all out, especially with a big where I feel like there is just so much space. So I think we're still gonna stick with these colors. I have enough to do them pretty much on every day. And I think they're just gonna be what makes the most sense. So let's put this orange one down first because we do have less room here than down there because of the washi box, the washi strip, sticker strip. Okay, and I don't feel the need to add decoration to these as much as I did before on these because this already has a lot going on there. So now I'm going to put a checklist over here. Go down a little bit, over, trying to just kind of get this centered width-wise, but down a little bit so I can put a header box on top of it. Something, oh, it was because I had it over here, I think. That was preventing me from doing a straight line. Okay, and then let's get these boxes down again. We're gonna double check that we are still filming. We are still filming. I forget sometimes to double check. It has been quite a while since one of my videos has stopped mid-video. So hopefully that struggle is behind me in terms of content, but that was an annoying time period. And then this time I'm gonna put a butterfly right over there. So it's not fully over, it's not over that disc at all, or that punch. And I want to bring in header boxes. So I think I'm gonna use the orange. Yeah, we have enough. So let's grab, I need 3 of these. And we'll put these right at the top for, you know, today, to do, etc. I like these. I feel like I used to do it a lot and then I stopped for a while and now I'm kind of back into it. Okay, take a sip of water and start to brainstorm. I could do boxes here. I can do a checklist here and I can do something decorative down here. So I set a checklist here. We're just gonna go ahead and bring that down. And then something, did you see that? How did that happen? How did that happen? Well, that was disappointing. Okay. I do have a backup pen. I literally just put it down and it shot out. Oh, that was so weird. Okay. Anyway, luckily I have a backup. The thing is, I feel like I only have one backup. I think I am probably almost all out of my pens, which is the Zebra Sarasa Dry 0.5, which is lately my favorite pen. So I guess I'm gonna need to pick up some more. That was so weird. All right. So every once in a while, something different happens on camera. Now I'm thinking, do I bring this washi in again over here? Do I try to bring it down? I think I'm gonna bring it in over here again. And I think it'll fit across 3. Yeah. And this isn't necessarily to like signify any dates or anything like that. It's just adding a little bit more of the color decoration. I could also do it to the boxes if I wanted to add a little to a little something decorative. Okay, let's go back down to here. We're gonna grab, I think, some florals and maybe Good Vibes. We definitely need some more floral. I don't have a ton going on. I mean, it looks like there's a lot right there. So I don't want it to be too loud. So I think I'm going to go for some more simple stickers. And I'm going outside of the boxes because I have the room to do it. Trying to decide, do I want to make this double though? Because if so, we can put Good Vibes over here. I can take this sticker and cut it right there. And then even like just put it right down here too. And then we'll grab the white pen. Okay, it's working a little bit better this time. I really need to clean off the tip of it. And then we have Good Vibes. Okay, so now I know checklist will go up top. And actually, even with this washi, I'm not really losing as much space with the checklist as I thought I would. And then we need, we're just going through. This is a very like symmetrical, I don't know if that's the right word. This is a very, every place, every element has its place type of spread. And now we need these boxes. I feel like it's looking plain, so there is something I'm gonna have to do to it. I'm just not sure what yet. This may be a situation where I bring color into the checklist lines, which I haven't done in a while. So that may be something that will help. I can also bring in these little peace signs. Should we put that like right over here? We bring this one in right here to kind of add to it, and then maybe like a little butterfly up top. Let's take, trying to be able to see all these sheets at once. Maybe not even up top, maybe like right over here. It does cover a little bit of that box, but I think it's okay. Okay, now maybe checklist box, something else. What did I say? Checklist? Yeah. Or I could go down with the checklist. If I go down with the checklist, I'm doing checklist, boxes, and something else. I think that'll be the way I prefer it. I just have to figure out if I want to add some like highlight or color to the line. I'm worried I might run into the same issue where the color matching in this spread is going to be a little bit more difficult because the stickers are, or the colors are more challenging. So we will figure it out when it comes time for that, which is coming up because we are already planning out Saturday. This is a weekend, or this is a week where there's not that much going on that I know of. I mean, I have a Patreon Zoom, but other than that, I think as we're nearing the end of August, things are quieting down a little bit and it feels like summer is starting to end. I've talked about this before. Here in New Jersey, we do not go, even though I'm not in school, but like we don't go back to school typically until after Labor Day. So we are still full-blown summer mode pretty much all of August. August is often when most people here go on vacations because camp is over, and or any camps that kids are going to are over. Like my niece and nephew do a day camp in July, but now it's over. They were doing, or my nephew, they had soccer practice starting, but this is the week that, like, if I remember correctly from when I was in high school, this is the week that it all starts again. Like, this is when I would have cheer camp and like friends that, I can't get this sticker down straight. Friends that played other sports, and if they like went to sleepaway camp, they'd have to be home by this week to kind of do all the prep. So this was kind of also like the reuniting week of everyone who had been gone all summer, because a lot of people around here do go to sleepaway camp. My brother went pretty much every summer from the time he was 7 or 8. Or he went every summer from the time he was 7 or 8 until high school. And I just never did sleepaway camp. I ripped the sticker a little bit because I couldn't bear to be away from my parents all summer. My brother was like, get me on that bus, I am going. And it was very hard for me as his sister. I missed him so much, and like, they didn't have phones, and he got 2 calls per summer. One was to me on my birthday. Oops. And one was to our grandpa on his birthday. But other than that, we saw him once at visiting day, which was always really fun. And we dropped him off and then, picked him up. And my mom and I spent our summers together doing crafts and going to the pool and finding new, I don't think I want this one. I think I want love and peace. Finding new crafts. Like one summer we painted a lot of planters. Another summer it was candle making. Like, that's where my creativity has come from my mom and us spending so many summers really just like going to Michael's and roaming the aisles until we found something that we could learn how to do and enjoy doing. And that's pretty much how I discovered Happy Planner. I was looking for something creative and I went to Michael's and roamed the aisles until I came across something that I felt like I could do that was creative and also didn't feel like it was going to be throwing my money away. So something like productive also, and that is where planning came in. I never thought it would be a place for me to actually earn money and make friends and build a community and all of that. How did I get into that conversation? Just went like far into that. Okay, I'm going to grab I think I'm going to take one of these as like weekly priorities right over here. And then we're going to do one more little heading back. Everything is falling. Let's go back to this for a second. You know what? I think I want to take this sticker because I had already cut it. We're going to put that right there. And then take these, kind of mustard bullets. And what I've liked doing, or what I did recently that I really enjoyed, is putting in the sidebar of my big weekly wins. I thought that that was a really nice way to kind of look back at the week. So we're going to give myself space for 4 weekly wins. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this with all the stickers in, can you see everything? I feel like it may not need something extra on the lines because I think that there's a lot here already. As I'm saying that, I see that I have this Sharpie S note next to me, which is funny because like I don't really have any markers next to me. This must have been left over from something else. And I do think that that pink is a really good shade. I think. I'm worried that it's going to be too dark because if it is, there's really no going back. But I think we're just going to add in a little bit here. And that may help make this pop. I think it's a little loud. I don't believe it takes away from the spread. I don't know that it was necessary. I'm kind of neutral about it. But now I know, and maybe it doesn't look as plain. I'm just not sure. Obviously, once I write in it, I'll feel better, but we're not ready to write in it yet because I don't know. I mean, I know, like I said, I have a Patreon Zoom, but other than that, I don't really know of anything happening this week. I was on vacation this week last year and the year before. But no summer vacation this year. I bought a house instead and renovated, or, you know, somewhat renovated, right? Like the biggest expenses I've had since buying the house have been painters and staircase refinishing. So, you know, either of those would have covered a very nice vacation. So we are maybe next summer will be the summer that I go away. But I do have some upcoming trips. I'm going to Austin in September. I'm going to Chicago in November. Austin will be a little bit longer. It'll be Wednesday to Sunday, and I'm going to be working from Austin on the weekdays for my regular job. Chicago will really just be the weekend. So it'll be vacation in terms of like going somewhere else, but I'm really just going to be doing my typical life from a new location with, you know, conferences on at each. So that is what is coming up. Okay, I think this spread came out really cute. Live, Love, Passion, Mojo Dojo plans. You can save using code Elise10 on your orders. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for spending time with me today, and I will see you soon.